Well, good morning, everyone. I do apologize for the confusion with the stream. I never scheduled a live video before, and for some reason, the streaming wasn't finishing, it wasn't loading up on either of my devices, my laptop or my tablet. So I am doing a live. Still the same topic, just a little snag in the road. So I will fix it. And next time I'll be a little more prepared, I hope. But I'm not very technical. So I have my iced coffee. Grab a coffee, let's chat. My mug says, live like Rose and dress like Blanche, think like Dorothy, and speak like Sophia. So, in case you don't know, I am a huge Golden Girl fan. Huge. And I just love that show. I just really like it. So I was in I think my 30s, maybe late 20s, early 30s when it came out, and when it was really popular. And I was like, oh, those ladies are so old. Oh, little did I know, right? Um, so there were a few things that I thought we could talk about, but first I want to wait till a few more people come in, and then we can just start a chat. Usually takes a while for the word to get out there that I'm live, and that's okay. I don't mind that at all. I know we're a few minutes late, so like I said, I do apologize for that. But it's a gorgeous day today. There's a slight breeze. It's sunny. It's not going to be 87. It's going to be like 81. I can deal with that, you know. Um, Allergies again. I woke up with a bad sinus migraine, so I'm hoping it eases up because I have some planting to do. I'm going to be planting my tomatoes and my potatoes, and um, that's about it. So, just want to touch base on a few things that are going on in the world. Don't want to really be a doom and gloom. Um, so, the border crisis is really, that's just something that really bothers me. I just feel like our country's being invaded. Uh, I don't understand. I mean, usually you used to be able to get asylum. I was a social worker in my other life. I mainly worked with veterans from the time I was 14 up until my 40s. But then in between, I did some work at an immigration agency. And I remember that you could get amnesty and come to this country if you could prove that you were being persecuted in your own country. They would give you like asylum. But I don't think that illegally crossing into another country because you want a better life is a reason for amnesty like that. Um, I understand the situation in other countries, but this is America. I get that. My grandparents on both sides of my family were immigrants from Italy and the Middle East, and but they came here legally, and it just breaks my heart what's happening. It's, there's no system. It's just like, okay, here's the border, cross over it, and it's getting to be too much, and my heart goes out to um, anyone in those border states. I really feel bad. Those border towns. I feel so bad for you, and I do feel bad for some of the people that are coming over, or the majority of them. But the drug lords and the criminals and the rapists and all them, no, no, they need to be deported. We're going to vet these people and pick and choose who we let into our country. I mean, you can't go to any other country in the world and illegally just cross into their country because you want a better life. Um, I'd like a peaceful life out in the mountains too of Armenia, but I know that I cannot go there and illegally cross into their border. So there's a process. And when you work the process and you're an honest, dignified human being, the system works for you. And so, enough on that. I don't want to talk too much about that because I don't like doom and gloom on my channel. So, what else is going on in the news today? Or this week? Let me say. Oh yeah, another doom and gloom. Sorry, folks. Did you know that they were going to be putting the in our food now? It's going to be injected into cattle, and it's going to be grown into vegetables. Right now, they're saying lettuce, and this has been in the process for about 6 years. So, 5 years anyway. So they kind of knew ahead of time. They said that they could actually put vaccines in the food and grow viruses and things like that. But so I'm not going to elaborate a whole lot on my channel about that because that's not what I'm about. But it is something newsworthy that I thought I would share with you. And you can go and research it yourself. So don't take my word for it. You go check it out. Make sure that you understand everything that's going on. Let's see. Oh, across the pond. Yes, we have England has a new king as of last week. I like to call Harry and Meghan, I call them hazmat because they are very toxic. And I don't know what's going on. Somebody said they might be separating. Somebody said that she's really ticked off at him. And I don't know what's going on. I just think that I feel bad for Harry because he was so young when his mom died. I know a lot of children have lost their mom. My mother lost her mother when she was 8 years old. And I don't think it's something you ever get over as an adult, let alone a child. But I do think he carries a lot of guilt with him because it said he said that the day she died, before she had called him and he was outside playing with Prince William, and he didn't want to come to the phone. And he finally came to the phone and he rushed off and he said he wanted to go back out and play. So he kind of brushed his mother off, as any 10 or 11-year-old kid would do. They're not thinking their mom's going to die, And that was the very night that she was killed in that horrible accident. And I just think that just left such an impression on him. And I think he's kind of looking for, my opinion, a mom figure. And I think that even though Meghan is just a few years older than him, I think that she's motherly and she's controlling. And I don't know. I just think she kind of has that overall mom feeling, like she's a hover wife, a helicopter wife. I don't know. I don't get it. But neither one of them look happy at all. And I think he's starting to regret the trouble that he's caused with his family. I just think it's awful. Oh, and besides that, he was on his way to see the late Queen in her final moments, but then she had passed away before he got there. So I just think he's dealing with a lot. But he is a grown man and he does know right from wrong. And I don't know. I don't know the situation. Nobody really knows, but I think he regrets the choices he's made, and I think that he regrets the life he left behind. So, yeah. So those are some of my thoughts on what's going on today in the world. Other than the regular food shortages, flour, sugar. Um, Seems like there's just an everything shortage. I do suggest that everybody just get out there and prep as much as you can, stack it, pack it up to the rafters, grow whatever you can, any little bit, even if you can only grow some herbs or something in a windowsill, on a sunny windowsill in the summer. If you save $2, it's $2 you didn't have to spend. They say inflation's going down. I don't think so. I can't believe a couple weeks ago I went to Walmart. I can't believe what I got at Walmart for $77. It was like two little bags, and it was just like some pantry items. No fresh produce. I don't buy my meat at Walmart anyway, but no dairy, nothing like that. It was like oatmeal and just some dry goods I wanted to replenish what I used, and I cannot believe the price. So you people want to get your preps in order. Get out there, and if you got $5 a week, I did a video last week on how to stock up from the Dollar Tree on $5 a week. You could start your stockpile of food so that you don't go hungry, or that you could put away to help somebody else who might be going hungry. So just remember, it's not always about us. Just get out there and do what you can. Try to be frugal in your own spending. Try to make sure you have your water, your security, your garden if you can. And to be honest with you, everybody can have a garden nowadays. They got the hydroponic gardens that you can do indoors. You can grow things on a windowsill if you had to. You could do a container garden if you're in a condo or an apartment. If you have a little patio, put some pots out there. Put two tomato plants, two cucumber plants, grow some lettuce in another bucket. I mean, you can do something. Um, you can beans and rice, lentils, um, split peas are good. Well, these things are all high in protein, um, and vitamins and amino acids, and there's different grains. I mean, you don't have to have tons and tons of one thing if you can't do it that way, but know the basics of what you're going to need and get it into your house, put it in a safe place. You could get a mason jar or a glass jar with oxygen absorbers. If you can't get mason jars, you can do that. Mylar bags you could do. I mean, but if you really can't spend a whole lot of money, the Dollar Tree does have canning jars that I think they're only good enough for crafting and things, not for canning, but I think they're really good for dry goods. So, I mean, you could go get, I think they're going to like a case of them. I don't know how they sell them. All right. But they're only buck 25. Go get some of those and, or save some jars. You can wash them, soak them in some baking soda, and any odor or residue that's in there will come out. And rinse them really well, let them air dry, and then you can just store some dry goods in there. So that's an option. There's plenty of things that we can do to prepare for what's coming. I don't really know what's coming. I know that whatever it is not going to be pleasant. It won't be pleasant at all. So you got to get out there and do what you got to do. My go-to staples are water, flour, sugar, cooking oil, oatmeal, beans, rice, and then you can get your salt, and then you can build up from there with your pasta and different things. It's just really, really important to get out there and start prepping. Start doing what you can. If you really can't, won't garden and grow any of your own food, see if there's somebody in your family or someone you're close to that wouldn't mind. Maybe you can do them a favor. They can barter with you for some fresh produce or things like that. But I think the time has come. I think it is here. SHTF might definitely be here. So folks, just make sure that you are prepared, that you are um, doing everything you can. You know, a lot of people forget, get an extra pair of sneakers if you can, get some extra shoelaces. Things like this people don't understand. If you wear readers, cheetah readers, get some of those, get some extra of those. Make sure you have a sewing kit put together. Unmentionables, make sure you got some stashed away. I did last winter. I got, like, I had gone to Walmart and I got 2 pairs of slippers. One I wore last year, and they're still very, very good and cozy, and they're in excellent condition. But I bought an extra pair, and now that I have the 2 pairs, it's just that when I'm in the house and it was like really cold and the weather started changing, I wasn't really tempted to go out and buy anything else to make myself feel better. Excuse me. But it was so nice to just put on a new pair of fuzzy, cozy, warm slippers, and they still had the tags on them. So you might want to, maybe you can get some of the fall stuff on clearance. Um, so you might have to shop around. Like I said, unmentionables, pajamas, nightgowns, socks, things like that, that just get like one pack of each or some of each, maybe once a month. If you did it all summer, come the fall, you're all set. You know, if you know someone that crochets, you know, I know a lot of people that just do crafts and things. And they just like to give it to people because they know that they appreciate the craft. If you bought some yarn, buy a couple of skeins of yarn from Walmart or somewhere, or even the dollar store sells it now. Give it to somebody who knits or crochets and say, hey, would you mind making me, a couple of scarves for my kids, and I'll do this for you or whatever. But I noticed that as I was in my 50s, when I started in my 50s, I started kind of thinking of the next season, always thinking of the next season. And so I know that we're just now mid to late spring going into summer, but I'm thinking fall and winter, um, because I was prepared enough for spring and summer. So it's good to be a step ahead so that you're not caught off guard. So, um, yeah, those are some other things that I wanted to just mention. The sewing kit, we all know, first aid kit, over the counter medications. Make sure, go through them, make sure you have none that are expired. Dollar Tree has a really good section of like wrist bracelets and wrist splints and supports and ankle and knee supports. Those things are great to have. I think I have built my entire first aid bucket from the Dollar Tree. And then over the counter meds, all from the Dollar Tree. You might want to stock up on your vitamins, um, and just keep going, keep prepping. Don't stop. Do not stop. Um, Seeds. I got my seeds from the Dollar Tree, and let me tell you, every single one of them has germinated, and they are thriving. And I am really, really thrilled at Dollar Tree. Their seeds. I was afraid to try them. I thought maybe they were from China. I didn't know what was in them, but they are American grown and they are non-GMO. So, and somebody told me seeds are seeds. So I'm looking forward to getting out there today. Hopefully my back will hold up. So in case you're wondering why my lives are not very long, it's usually because I have bad back, and I can't sit that long. Like I kind of lean forward, so I got some pillows behind me, and I'm just trying to do the best I can. And the allergies were really, really bad again today. So I did my nasal spray, and just hoping for the best. I don't want to take my allergy medicine now because it'll knock me out, and I don't want to go back to sleep. So I did hit over 500 I have 501 subscribers, and I am absolutely thrilled. I got a notice from YouTube that I have over 1,000 watch hours. I think I have like 1,200 or something, probably more than that by now. So I'm really, really thrilled, and I never expected any of this to happen. And I don't like to count subscribers. I like to think of all of you as my friend and like a little family member. And I have a cute little community here, and I really like it. Um, so this was just a fun hobby that I started doing, and I want to try to keep it that way. But I do want to keep up with the times a little bit too, and I'll always be frugal Mimi. Um, I was Mimi's Frugal Life, and last week I changed it to Mimi Central. And I'm not really sure if I want to go back to Mimi's Frugal Life. So if you want to leave me a comment and let me know if you want me to keep this name or go back to Mimi's Frugal Life. I just think Mimi Central is like just because it encompasses everything. So no matter what my videos are about, it won't be any kind of clickbait because I really don't want to mislead anyone to just to get views on my channel. So I want to be as honest and upfront as possible. I love my iced coffee. There is a beautiful morning breeze coming in on the shady part of my house. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I think my headache is clearing up. Maybe I just needed coffee. Maybe I just needed coffee. But it's almost time to get dressed, start my day. And I kind of have a routine that I like to do. You know, I like to just get up, have my coffee, I go on YouTube for a while, either on working on my channel, and I like to show as much support to other channels as I can. I want to let everyone know that I am subscribed to a lot of channels, and I have been watching all week, but I am also using a new device, and it wasn't allowing me to comment. So I'm going to go through the channels one by one and spend like one day watching one channel and commenting and liking and sharing and trying to help out all the people that have been so kind to me in return. So I want to make sure you guys get some watch hours and some comments. And I like to support everybody. And I support people even who don't. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're subscribed to my channel or not. I mean, we're all family, you know? So I don't know what everyone else has going on today. I might be doing a grocery haul video later on. I cleaned out my fridge yesterday. Very disappointed. I had to toss away some food. I was not happy at all at the food that I tossed out. So I don't even want to get into it. Um, yeah, I was really disappointed. But also organized my freezer and my refrigerator. Did my laundry. But I just had a kind of a weird day yesterday, and got to get some sewing done. I want to go through my sewing stash and see what fabric I have, and I want to get sewing again. But my office got to be cleaned out a little bit, so I'm going to be doing that. And Sundays I usually reserve. I don't do any errands. I don't patronize any stores. I just think Sundays is the Lord's Day, and I try to keep it that way. So anything I don't do today, I can do Monday. And if you're old enough to remember the stores being closed on Sundays, and everything was closed on a Sunday, everything. The only thing open was church. And those were good family days. I mean, if everything's closed, you don't have a choice. You have to spend time with your family. And those are great memories. No one did sports on Sundays. Nobody, you went to church, came home, you had dinner, you visited with friends, or you went to go see your family, your aunts, your cousins came over. Around 6 o'clock, everybody went home. I remember mom giving us all baths and showers, and at 6 o'clock at night, after she had done all day with us and dinner and everything, she would make sure the laundry was done, the clothes were ironed, all the lunches were made, and she had at least 2 meals made ahead. And then she'd go to bed around 11, 12 o'clock, and she'd get up early and get us ready for school. And she took 2 buses to and from work because my father took the car. My mom never drove. So, yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But those are days that I will remember forever. I have no regrets. No regrets at all. I know tomorrow's Mom's Day. It's going to be a real sad day for me, but it is what it is. For those with moms in heaven, my heart goes out to you. I know exactly how you feel. For those who still have your mom, embrace it. It's just, they show all these commercials on TV. Oh, mom deserves this and mom deserves that. You want to know what mothers want on any day of the year, but especially Mother's Day? They want to just hug their kids. They want to just be able to spend time with them. You know, the economy's bad, and I don't know one mom who thinks, oh, I hope I get this for Mother's Day, or my kids are doing that for Mother's Day. No, I know on Mother's Day, I just can't wait to be with my daughter and my granddaughters, and even my son-in-law. He's like the son I never had. I love him to pieces. So that's what I like on Mother's Day. And I used to love being with my mom too. We used to be 4 generations under one roof for a while, but we're down to 3 generations now. But the thing is, as time goes on and you start to realize how precious moms really are, you don't want to focus on any material things. I don't need them to come over with flowers and whatever. Just spend the day with me and let's have fun and let's make some more memories. So that's what I enjoy. My mom always said that too. Like a card meant most to her than the gifts, But we always did gifts and flowers and things like that for her, make her feel special, and she was. She was a great mom. But I remember when I was a kid, like the Saturday before Mother's Day, we'd all be doing, Mom, are there any extra chores we can do? Because we knew it was allowance day. We had to go get her a present. But I mean, it's like our hearts were really into it. We loved my mom so much. But so everyone, moms should have been, could have been, moms in heaven, grandmas, godmothers. Um, if you're a big sister and you're a role model to someone, you're a motherly figure to someone. Tomorrow's your day, so God bless you, and I hope everyone has a blessed day. And just remember, Mom, whether she's on earth or she's up in heaven, give her a big hug, send her a kiss, and to all of you. And I am about to sign off. I hope that you will come back and like this video if you watch it on replay. If you go through my channel and you decide that you want to become part of my community, all you have to do is hit the icon bell. If you leave me a comment below, that would be great. It helps push my video out to other viewers. But I will end this live stream now, and I wanted to say thank you for stopping by. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next video.